What's up, everybody? It's Tortora and
Alford.
Right outside of the JMA Wireless Dome as the Syracuse Orange have their fifth loss in a row. Started the season 4-0 and have since lost 5 in a row. They're at the bottom of the ACC of the 14-member football schools with an 0-5 record in the conference. All 4 of their wins coming out of conference. This game was close, 17-10. BC gets a touchdown in the fourth quarter, and you wonder what could have been. Syracuse with 5 potential interceptions, all dropped, and Carlos Del Rio Wilson having to step in for an injured Garrett Schrader, who head coach Dino Babers was not clear on if we're going to see Garrett for the rest of the season. He said we may. So, your thoughts?
Yeah, this was a game, like you said, very close. The guys came out and fight. They didn't get the opportunities that they took advantage of. You know, they was in the game. It's not like it was a blowout. You know, it's the style that BC plays. They're going to control time of possession, like Dino says. That's not really important. I kind of told you that kind of in the second quarter. I was like, we need to get a lead on these guys and make them change their style a little bit.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, they hung around, and then just couldn't take advantage of the opportunity they had.
Yeah, I mean, like Dino said, they had the ball for over 30 minutes, but that doesn't matter if they don't score. There was only a touchdown of separation in this game, and it was tough. You know, it was tough on a Friday night for Syracuse fans to come in here and see how close this game was, yet the offense just struggling. Once again, defense creating opportunities. One interception was just taken out of the hands of Amari Hatcher on Syracuse's side. So ultimately, it's a game where you go back, you look at film, you try to assess how you beat yourselves. Penalties were a problem. Syracuse with 4 penalties on 5 plays at one point, 3 penalties in a row. They gained 33 yards from a punt return by Donovan Brown and then lost 20 immediately with 2 false starts. And after that, they got another penalty on top of that, and then on the punt lost 15 yards on something as well. So, you know, I mean, penalties you can correct, and mental mistakes you can correct, but this team talked about staying together, staying focused. That's what LaQuint Allen Jr. said, as well as Justin Barron. And Justin reminded people he's playing with one hand. So I got to clap it up for that first and foremost, that this guy could easily just say, you know what, I'm not playing. Yeah. I'm going to pack it in. I'm going to think of myself. But he's being the leader that I saw him at the beginning of the season. And, you know, penalties, like I said, you can shore up and just finding a way to move the ball offensively. But despite the loss, LaQuint Allen, 142 yards on 18 carries, 7.9 yards a carry. Pretty darn incredible for what the rushing game is able to do and what he's been able to do.
Yeah, he definitely did a good job running the ball. He gave credit to the O-line for blocking. You know, and that was kind of like the game plan. They were just going to try to keep it close, you know, not put too much on Carlos. Since, you know, he did practice all week, Dino said. But again, you know, you come out of this tough loss, like you said, and Dino said it in the press conference. The players said it, you know, they just got to stick together. You know, they can't listen to the outside noise and get down on each other. They just got to continue to fight, you know. And like you said, winning is hard. There's no excuse for losing like this, but again, winning is a hard thing to do in this game. And, you know, they just got to stick it together and, you know, hey, a little opportunity here and there next time, you know, maybe a different outcome in the ball game. But, you know, nobody's going to just lay down and give it to you. You got to take it and fight for it.
3 games to go to get 2 victories to become bowl eligible. With the victory in this game, Boston College is. We're seeing a tale of 2 totally different teams. Syracuse on a 5-game losing streak, BC on a 5-game winning streak. Syracuse looking to turn the tide when they go on November 11th to Yankee Stadium to face off against the Pitt Panthers, their longtime rival. For now, this is Tortora and
Alford
right here outside of the JMA Wireless Dome. Go to WakeUpCallDT.com and all of our social media for all the coverage and interviews. We look forward to seeing you on Facebook at WakeUpCallDT, X at CallDT, Instagram at WakeUpCall_DT, and on YouTube.com/WakeUpCallDT. Have a great night. God bless.